mountain pose or Tadasana. So we're going to put our feet hips distance apart, toes pointing forward. We're going to elongate our spine, roll our shoulders back, have our hands shining forward. Then we're going to close our eyes and find our breath. And release. We're going to grab our right wrist with our left hand. Inhale that arm up and then stretch towards the ceiling. Breathe. And then we're going to tilt over to the left, pull that arm. And come back up. Release your hands. We're going to do the other side. We're going to grab our left wrist with our right hand. Inhale, arm up. Look up, stretch up. And then we're going to tilt over to the right, pulling that arm with our right hand. And back to center, and go ahead, release. Now from here, we're going to put our hands on our hips. We're going to ground into our right foot and slowly start to lift your left foot up. See where your balance is. You might stay low. You might be able to bend your knee and bring it up to hip height. See what's possible for you today. And then rotate your ankle one way and then the other. And gently release. Then we're going to ground into that left foot. Start to lift our right foot off the mat. Find your balance. Once you've got it, go ahead, rotate your ankle one way and then the other. And go ahead, release. We're going to step a little more than hips distance apart, and we're going to rotate our hips around. So we call this around town. And then we're going to go the other way. And stop. And then we're going to tilt our head, ear to shoulder, right, left, right, left, right, left, neutral spine, head up, forward, chin up, forward, chin up, forward, chin up, and release. Great. Now from here, we are going to walk in place. So it's more like we're marching. So first we're just going to dramatically lift our knees up in the air, bend our elbows, and then I want you to slowly start increasing your speed. Get a little faster, and slow down. Excellent. So from here, we're going to grab our block. We're going to put our block between our thighs, have our toes pointing forward. And what we're going to do next, we're going to inhale, arms up, gaze up, and then sit back like you're going to sit into a little chair and hold. And then we're going to drop our hands down to our sides and then pull them behind us. This is called chair plane. And then release your hands back. And now we're just going to start to bend forward. You can keep a bend in your knees. Keep that block there. Hang. Breathe. And slowly roll up. Great. Now we're going to take this block. We're going to put it in front of our feet, the tall way. And then we're going to do our chair pose again. So inhale, arms up, come into chair. And then we're going to drop those hands, and then we're going to pull them back, chair plane. Now we're going to put our hands on our block, and we're going to push as we're in a forward fold. Push on your block with your hands, forward fold. Beautiful. Slowly roll back up. Now we're going to spread our legs nice and wide. Point your toes out to the corners of the room. Inhale, arms up, make a big X. Open up that chest. Face up towards the sky. Breathe. Excellent. Can release those hands. We're going to take our left hand. We're going to place it on that block in front of us. Feel free to have a bend in your knees if that's more comfortable to you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inhale that right arm up towards the sky. If you don't make it all the way up towards the sky today, no worries. You're still experiencing all of the benefits. So just hold and breathe. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring that right hand down to the block. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Release that hand down. Go ahead and walk your feet in just a little bit closer. Slowly roll up to standing. Now from here, we're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to do a few squats. So we're going to do 6 squats, and with each squat, I want you to try to get just a little bit deeper. So let's start nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this one we're going to hold for a moment. Beautiful. Push up to stand. Great job. We are warmed up, and now we're going to transition down onto our mat. So grab your props. You need your belt, your pillow, and your block. We'll see you in a minute. All right, friends, we are about to launch into our restorative poses. And our first pose is called crocodile. So what I want you to do is come onto your hands and knees. This is called table pose. And from here, we're actually going to lower our torso down onto our mat. We're going to plug our elbows onto our mat and create a little V for our chin, and just rest your chin in your hands, supported by your elbows, and relax. Breathe. Try to let your spine come back into its natural curvature. Relax. follow your breath as it comes in your body and as it exits. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Now we're going to plug our hands back into the mat. We're going to push our hips up over towards our ankles, stretch our arms out in front of us, and we're coming into child's pose. This is going to be a transition pose. We're just going to hold this for a moment. And then we're going to roll back up to table. So, our next pose is called thread the needle. And we're going to stay in this table position here. Our wrists are going to be underneath our shoulders. And we're going to inhale our right arm up as high as it will go. If it goes all the way up towards the sky, awesome. If it doesn't, you're still receiving all the benefits. We're going to hold this for a moment. And then curl your hand, bring your arm, sweep it under, and we're going to come down onto our shoulder. Rest your head down and relax. This is a great stretch for our shoulders. Nice and calming. Keep breathing. Focus on your inhale and your exhale. Then take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Slowly push up, come back into table. Wonderful. Now we're going to do the other side. So take a nice deep breath in, and then we're going to inhale that left arm up. Hold it for a moment. And then curl that arm under, all the way underneath. Come down on your left shoulder. Breathe. Bring your awareness to your back. Bring your breath to your upper back, then your middle back, and then your lower back. Think about surrendering into the pose. And take a nice deep inhale and let it go. And slowly push back up into table. And then we're gonna move into a seated position. So first, I want you to extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to grab our belt, and we're going to put our belt on the inside of the arch of our right foot. Pull the straps up towards you. And then we're going to bend our left leg, and we're going to put our foot either on the side of our calf, side of our knee, or if you can bring it all the way up towards your groin, do that. And grab your pillow. Your pillow is going to go on your right thigh. Your straps are going to be in your hands. Going to take a nice deep breath, elongate your spine. We're going to hinge from our hips and come forward on top of our pillow. So with each breath, we're going to surrender into our pillow. Let gravity pull us closer to our thigh. Now for those of you who are flexible and you don't need the belt and you want to hold on to your leg or your foot instead, you are welcome to do that. And just keep breathing and surrendering into the pose. Focus on your breath. Slow it down. Elongate your inhale. Expand your exhale. Bring your breath to your back, to your upper back, to your middle back, to your lower back. Take a deep inhale. Let it go. Slowly release your hands. Roll up to seated. Take a moment. Stretch out your left leg. Go ahead. Give your legs a shake. And then we're going to bend our right leg. We're going to put the sole of our right foot either against our calf, our knee, or pull it in towards our groin. Whatever's comfortable for you today is perfect. Take your strap, put on the arch of that left foot, grab your pillow, put it on your left thigh, and then once you're ready, hold on to your strap. Take a nice deep inhale, elongate your spine, and forward fold. If you need to keep a bend in your knee, that's perfectly fine. And yet again, if you don't want the strap and you want to hold on to your leg or to your foot, you're welcome to do that. You might notice a difference in tightness between your legs. That's perfectly normal. And I want you to bring your breath to your upper back, to your middle back, and to your lower back. Take a deep inhale and let it go. Release your hands. Slowly roll back up. We're gonna go ahead and extend our legs out, give them a little shake. Move our belt off to the side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into an extended, wide-legged child's pose. So first we're gonna come onto our knees. Feel free to put extra padding underneath your knees if they're sensitive. And then if it's possible, I want you to widen your knees and have your big toes touching. Then take your pillow. We're gonna put it in front of you and we're gonna reach our arms out in front. We're gonna release our torso onto the pillow. You can rest your head to one side or the other. This is a nice deep hip stretch and it stretches out our back and our arms. Try to release any tension you're holding and surrender into the pose, into your pillow, surrender into the mat, and breathe. And again, I want you to bring your breath to your upper back. Bring your breath to your middle back. And bring your breath to your lower back. Let your thoughts drift on by like clouds. Focus on this moment, on how you feel. Focus on your breath. Take a nice deep inhale and let it go. Slowly start to push your way back up to seated. Now from here, we're going to come onto our mats. We're gonna move some of our items here. We're gonna take our pillow, put it on the left side of us. We're gonna bend our legs to a right angle. We're going to collapse our legs over to the left onto our pillow. And then extend your arms out into a T. And you can either look directly up towards the sky or follow your gaze over your right fingertips. Do what feels good for you today. As you're lying in this supported supine twist, try to release any pressure or tension that you're holding in your shoulders or in your back. And breathe. Feel free to close your eyes if you want. Focus on your breath as it moves in and out of your nostrils. Focus on your chest and how it gently rises and falls with your breath. And take a deep inhale. And let it go. Bring your legs back up. Come back to a neutral spine. And then we're going to move our pillow onto our right side. We're going to collapse our knees over to the right side. Extend our arms out. And then look over your left fingertips or look up towards the sky. Whatever works for you today. And breathe. Let your thoughts pass like clouds. Focus on your breath. Focus on releasing any tightness you're holding in your body. Take a deep breath in and let it go. We're going to bring our legs back up to a neutral spine. We're going to put our pillows underneath our knees. Extend our legs out in front of us. Rest our arms on our sides. Close our eyes and come into our final resting pose, Savasana. Take in a deep breath and let it go. We're going to put our hands on our stomach. We're moving into our breathing exercises. So I want you to inhale for the count of 6. And then hold your breath for a moment. And with control, exhale for the count of 6. And again, inhale for the count of 6. Hold your breath. And exhale for the count of 6. Continue at your own pace. And gently release. You can let your hands go back onto the floor, palms shining up towards the sky. Close your eyes and relax. We're going to come into our awareness practice now. So first I want you to bring your awareness to your toes. Notice the air around your toes. Bring your awareness to the top of your feet and then to the arch of your feet. Let your feet be completely relaxed. Move your awareness to your ankles, up your shins, around to your calves. Notice where your calves are touching the mat. Bring your breath to your calves and completely relax your lower legs. Then bring your awareness to your knees, to the tops of your knees, the backs of your knees. Bring your awareness up your thighs. Notice where your thighs are touching the ground. Let your upper legs be completely relaxed. Bring your awareness to your hips. Let them be heavy and feel supported by the ground beneath you. Bring your awareness from your hips up to your navel. Let your belly be soft. From your navel, follow your breath up into your ribs, to your lungs. Notice your chest as it rises and expands with your breath and falls and collapses with your exhale. Release any tension you're holding in your chest. Then move your awareness to your shoulders, to the tops of your shoulders, to the backs of your shoulders. Release any tension you're holding there. And then bring your breath to your upper back, to your middle back, and to your lower back. Release any tension you're holding in your back. And then bring your awareness to your hands. Notice if they feel warm or cool. Move up to your wrists, your forearms, the outsides and then the insides of your elbows. Bring your awareness up your arms and let your arms be heavy and completely relaxed. From your arms, move up to your neck. Notice how strong your neck is. Follow your neck up to your jaw. Release any tension you're holding in your jaw. Notice if your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. If so, let it relax in your mouth. And bring your awareness to your lips. Are they dry? Are they wet? Move from your lips to the top of your nose, up the bridge of your nose to the center of your eyebrows. Notice if you're feeling any sensations there. Then bring your awareness from the center of your eyebrows, across your eyebrows to your temples and to your eyes. Let your eyes be heavy and warm and relaxed. Bring your awareness to your ears. Notice all the sounds around you. And then move from your ears to the crown of your head. Take in a deep breath and let it go. Let everything go. Surrender into the mat. Now I want you to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, rock your head side to side, and then roll onto your right side into a fetal position. And then go ahead and push up into a seated position. Elongate your spine. Rest your hands in your lap. And then I want you to take in a deep inhale. Sweep those arms up towards the sky. Hands together in front of your heart. Bow your head to your heart. And thank yourself for your practice today. For taking time to do something good for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Sending you love and light. Namaste.